Welcome to another fall muskie hunt. I'm Burnin, everyone. Contrary to the scenery, it is October 20th here in northern Wisconsin, but we drove up in a snowstorm, and this will probably be easily some of the worst conditions we've ever fished in as far as open water. So we've got like 15 to 25 mile an hour north-northwest winds and snow in the vicinity. So we're gonna be dealing with some snow showers and whatnot throughout the day. So it'll be a good fall muskie hunt, we'll put it that way. So it was a pretty good cold front that came through this morning. So we've went from about 55 degrees down to 29 degrees right now. So we'll try it. Gonna be soaking some suckers. Might be all we can do today, depending on how the reels hold up and whether or not they're icing up on us. So they're already iced up right now just from the road trip here. So we'll give her a shot though. Never know what each day will bring. So here we go.
Better catch a fish.
That is a lot of wind. Holy cow. I guess what I was going to say is it remains to be seen if we can actually even fish in this and film in this effectively. We already broke one of our monopods. That snapped due to the cold. Can't even release our other monopod to get the camera up in the air because that's all frozen shut, or froze solid. So bear with us. The audio is going to be a challenge, film is going to be a challenge, but we'll see what we can do. It's 1 o'clock and it's still windy, and we have had no action so far. We haven't even had the suckers run to get us excited a little bit, but I'm sure you can hear the wind. So it's still cold. There's still lake effect snow moving through, and we're still looking for musky action. So at least the sun's out a little bit now, so we're thawing out a little bit, but it's tough to keep the rods or the reels from icing up, but we're still making it. So hopefully we get a change here in the coming hours. Well, we are calling it quits on a brutal day of weather and fishing. 0 fish raised, 0 fish caught, 0 fish hooked. So one of those days, but it was post frontal. I mean, we had that front come through early this morning. Still, it's fall time, had to give it a shot. Forced to fish weekends because we're too busy working during the week. We do what we gotta do. We fished anything from steep shoreline breaks, underwater points, sharp dropping points, weeds, mid-lake humps, rocks. We fished it all, so gave it our best shot. But tomorrow's another day, and even when 0 fish hit the net, there's still plenty to appreciate while being on the water, including a beautiful sunset tonight. So we're gonna leave with that in our mind and come back tomorrow with the attitude that we're gonna put a fish in the net because we have to. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Welcome to day 2 in the Northwoods, everyone. It's a frosty morning this morning, about 24 degrees, but we've got a wind switch today. So we got southwest 10 to 15 coming today. Yesterday we got pounded by north-northwest 20 to 30, so it's gonna be a good change up at least from that standpoint. Hopefully the fish like it too. So we at least want to get a follow today, some type of action, but we will see what water temps are. I'm sure we lost a few degrees overnight, so we're gonna rig up the sucker rods, start casting, and put some fish in the boat. Let's go.
positive. Let me get this thing. Pretty hard right there. So you're up. Check the drag too.
Check it?
Yeah, I don't think it's quite set right, but
It's tight.
you should be able to kind of feel it.
Oh, I just felt the head shake. Yeah. It's coming towards us right now.
Yeah, wait for him to turn. Maybe get behind him. He's about going that way.
I'm gonna go down right now. I can feel it.
Right over him.
Big one. Fish. Not too bad. It was a fish. Good call. He's off. Not real long, but 37. Good fall build to it. Yeah. Just got to a different spot here on the lake. We're working along, it's about 7 feet of water. Working along a break and then with down timber. So sucker gets this one. First one of the weekend. We needed it. All right, get her back. Shouldn't take long with 41-degree water temp. Yep. Yeah, there we go. So, one on the sucker. Nothing casting so far. We got some more shoreline to work. Let's keep going. A couple different notes on the sucker rigs that we're running. Both of these are on 9-foot heavy trolling rods from Chaos Tackle, the assault sticks. One we're running just over the side of the boat, and that's just kind of free range. And then the other we got a bobber attached to. Both of them have 1.5 ounce egg sinkers on them and fluorocarbon leaders with quick strike rigs. So between the two of those, that's our setup for suckers, and we're also casting in between here and there. So we'll see what the afternoon brings here. Well, that is how this weekend concludes. Nasty weather and one 37-inch fish in the fall here in northern Wisconsin. And we set out the last 3 weekends, we kind of made it a point to try to see if we could get that fall giant out of northern Wisconsin here, and it didn't work out for us this year. So last fall, Jake got a 51.5, and that was a nice fish. Wasn't quite fall water temperatures like we have now. It's, I mean, October 21st and we got 41-degree water temps, so didn't work out for us this year. So this kind of ends our little mini series of the hunt for a fall giant here in northern Wisconsin. It's how it goes. Reality of it, you put in a lot of time for these fish, and some days they work out. But we still had some good action, and it's always good to be out here on the water, seeing great sunsets and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. That is it for this week. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.